Sharp man, let's get to it. Like let's take this pair for an example. It's Australian dollar JPY.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say for an instant I saw like this pattern here. So I know that this pattern here it's a bearish flag. So if it's a bearish flag, it means what is bearish flag means is that it's a continuation pattern.
Okay.
If it's a continuation pattern, it means it's still gonna continue going down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then another thing we look at before we once looking at this chart, another thing I look at this lows here, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at that low there, and then I look at a little bit backward to this low. You see that, right? Yeah. And then if you can see, this was the low, right?
The low.
This was the high, right?
Yeah.
This is the new low, right? This is the new high, right? The highs at this moment, the highs are getting lower.
Getting lower,
The highs are getting lower. Yes. Okay. What you have to do, my man, looking at this chart straight away, very simple, man. You look at one thing, the breakout. This is what we call a breakout. Look at this. It breaks this low to form a new low down there, right?
Okay.
Another thing that you should look at, what is price doing now? It's consolidating, right?
Okay. From that big move.
Yeah, it's consolidating. Come again?
It's consolidating from the big move there.
Yeah, from this impulse here. So as you can see now, it's consolidating there. From this big move, it's starting to consolidate there. What is it forming now? It might be forming a bearish flag, which is a continuation pattern, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So again, I repeat, look at this low, right? This low we're taking now to form a new low, which is here. And then what was price doing here? It was consolidating. As you can see, there we go. And then it fell from all the way from there to this level there, right? So once it fell, every impulse, if you see this move, we call it an impulsive move, right? With Elliott wave, they call it impulsive move. We just call it, just say, okay, it's an impulse, right? So if it's an impulse like that, after every impulse and after every breakout, price should go back. That's what we know. Price should go back to that level before it continue going down. Yeah. So how will you catch an entry there? How will you catch a nice entry there? We can use order block. We can use Fibonacci. What is an order block? Look at this level here. It's where the lows were taken out, right?
Yeah.
This was the low. This was the previous low. So it formed a new low, which is this one. So we are still on a downtrend, in other words. So we want to take advantage of of selling price going down, right? We're not going to buy it here going up. We'll only wait for it to reach this level.
That level, yeah.
Yeah, we'll patiently wait for it to reach that level, and then we sell it going down. So it looks like looking at this structure, it looks like AUD will lose strength on JPY. It looks like JPY is going to be stronger than AUD, right?
Okay.
So order block. How do you draw an order block? That's a nice question. You highlight the last bearish there, bearish candle.
Okay.
There, just like this. You just highlight it before this move going up, right? To test this lows, to test that previous low there. So you patiently wait for price to reach 61.8 of your Fibo, or you patiently wait for price to reach what? That inside that order block. And that's when you can execute. That's when you can execute going down like this. Are you with me? Yeah.
Yeah. Go with me.
So cool. So now let's talk about.
So if I want to put a sell stop there, how do I do?
You don't like, in this chart here where we are right now. We don't use sell stop. We only use sell limits there.
Oh yeah, sell limits, yeah.
Right. We're only gonna use sell limits there. Let me just do this. So somewhere there in between, you're just gonna use sell limit. Okay. So you're only gonna use sell limit somewhere there. So how will you know that this level is the right level to place my sell limit? About this. To place my sell limit, you use Fibonacci. Okay, right. So how do you use Fibonacci? Oh God, oh God. How do you use Fibonacci? Cool. We do this. You look, like I said, this is the low.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the low, and then it forms. It gives you a new low. So this was the this here was the high. This high is higher than this one, right? So how will you pull your Fibo? How will you pull your Fibo? You will do this. You'll just pull it from, right? You just grab your Fibo. You pull it from the nearest high to the nearest low, which is this level here, right? You put it exactly straight way it is. You just pull it like that. Okay. Okay. Make sure that you don't miss it. You just put it straight on the tip of the previous candles, right?
The previous
candles. It's on the tip. Yeah, it's on the tip. Okay. So what do you do next? You wait for two levels. We call it fifth zone. Sorry, we call it fifth zone. Once price touch in between 50.0% and 61.8, that's where you should execute the price, right? Let's do this. That's where you should execute the market. Let me just show you quickly. Okay, if we are here, we are still going up. We'll use pending order, which is sell limit there, and then we push the price. Okay, it's gonna trigger you out. Sell limits there, price will come up, trigger you, and then pull down with you there if you are right. Okay, so my advice all the time is that, man, use two pending orders. Use one on 50.0% and another one on 61.8, right? And then with one stop loss level. So looking at this, how can you place stop loss? Looking at this now, this will be your first sell limit. Your safest stop loss will be all the way up there. You hide it. You hide it about the high, right?
Okay.
Yeah, your safest stop loss will be up there. Let's just say from here, this is your sell limit. Your safest stop loss will be right there. Your stop loss will be right there. So don't worry about how many pips you are risking and how many, because you don't want to hide your stop loss here inside this. Why?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is clear. It might still go up, touch the trend line before it goes
down.
Before it goes down. So we rather hide our stop loss about that high, which is very safe. If you are aggressive enough, if you are greedy enough, you'll try to hide it somewhere there, right? Always find a little bit push up like the high before you place your stop loss, right? The reason we do this is this, my man. Price always tend where it tended before, right? Yeah, price always where it tended before. So for now, you can't place stop loss anywhere below here.
No,
you can't do that. You can't.
That was some of my mistakes as well, because
you
play not to lose a lot actually. Yeah.
Before pushing price, because you're always thinking that, okay, there is stop hunt there. The reason we got stop hunt is because we know the market makers know exactly where price is going, right? Where a lot of people are placing their stop loss. You know, how do they know that? Because they gave you the baby pips to read. They gave you books to read, to say, okay, every trade I take, I place 50 pip stop loss, I place 20 pip stop loss, some say place 35 pip stop loss. So every time market can push from here, it might be 35 pips up before they pull it down, right? Yeah, it might be 36 up before they pull the price down. So my man, just be careful when you place your stop loss. You either hide it all the way here, don't touch that highs, just hide it all the way there, and then wait for price to reach the level, and then you sell it there. Even if it goes up to this level, you just sell it there again, going down. At the end of the day, my man, it's your money. You just have to protect your money. How do you protect your money? By hiding your stop loss there, right? So I'm not saying this. I'm not saying these analyses are accurate for now. We just have to wait, patiently wait for price to reach 61.8 of FIBO to reach that order block, and then we sell it going down. We make money whether the market is going up or down. So we just take advantage of any patterns that we see. For now, we can say, okay, you should have confluences. How many confluences do we have? Number one is this one, right? The lows were taken out there. So this thing here, we call it a bearish flag formation. So it's forming what? A bearish flag.
Bearish flag.
Yeah. And then you pull your FIBO from here to here, you wait for price to reach 61.8, you sell it going down. Another thing, if you look at this level will be your A, this level will be your B, this level can be your C, somewhere there, and then somewhere down there can be your D. So there comes the strategy that says AB is equals to CD. Right? Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, right. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna close this meeting and then we'll open a new one. Thank you. Let's be online. I'm gonna close this meeting, end this meeting, and open a new one. Thank you very much, my man. We'll talk now.